Don't take it personal, baby. Personal, baby. Yes. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner. And today is a Get Fit With Me series, yoga edition. And from my little brief intro, it is that time again. So I actually have found another practice from a different YouTuber, yoga YouTuber, and it's by Mind, Body, and Soul, and it is yoga for Jesus, what is that? Menstrual cramp relief. And it's roughly about 8 minutes, and we haven't used this instructor yet, so we're going to give it a go, see how it goes. And in the meantime, I hope you like the content so far. And also, I should probably say hi again, because I know it's been a while. It's been a while. Not really a while, only a couple days, but hopefully you guys get used to the new format of how I'm doing things. I think for me, it's going to be a little bit better, a little bit more of a work-life balance. Not really work-life balance, but I guess passion project balance. I don't know. Anyway, I am procrastinating, and let's end that, and we're going to get right to it. We're going to start the practice today in a nice seated position. With the specific seated position we're choosing, we're actually going to choose, and this is very intentional, a butterfly pose, also known as a cobbler pose, but more of a relaxed cobbler pose. And then she will have us, tighten it up as we go to loosen the hips. And then she also explains in the video why. So there's that. Once we have done that cobbler pose and have, extended it and stretched it, we are going to transition to a tabletop position where we're going to do some cat-cow poses as well. Also, don't forget, we also are going to make sure, along with kind of that cat-cow pose variation, which is kind of not what it was more or less, we were, stretching our necks, looking back from both both sides. We are going to squeeze in an extended child's pose in this too, because that is just a nice rest pose and also great for the hips. Once we get out of that extended child's pose, we actually do go back to tabletop, and then this is where we kind of are doing like a figure eights, rotations, making sure we're basically trying to do the rotation around the pelvis and hip area, and then we do it both sides when we do the rotations. From doing that, we do go back to extended child's pose one more time. Once we go from extended child's pose, we switch over to lying on our back with our feet on the yoga mat, so our knees are up. And from there, we're doing kind of more of a casual supine twist, and we're doing it back and forth on both sides. But it's very casual in comparison to some of the other times I've done this pose. Once we've done that a couple times, we do switch over to recline cobbler pose to kind of, I believe now we're going to be slowly concluding the practice at this point. I said that too soon. So after we are in that rest pose, we are now putting our knees against our chest and giving them a good squeeze or a nice hug. So I believe now, after that, we are going to transition back over to a seated position, and this is where we're going to be ending the practice. So that does conclude the practice. It was roughly 8 minutes. It was more like, even though it was 8 minutes as far as like time, it was really more or less closer to 5 minutes. And her format, I guess how I'll rate it, if you're looking for something quick and you just want to have some stretches you could just do on your own, I would recommend this video. This was definitely more of like just giving you ideas of stretches you can do when you aren't feeling your best. We'll just say it like that. And she did still kind of do it in a way that was flowy, because she definitely is a yoga instructor. Like, she starts off a video doing like this really complex pose. And I'm just like, ooh, girl. But yeah, so I am going to check out I think I want to check out her channel again, but maybe try to find something where the videos are longer. And I guess I didn't know what to expect, because sometimes people squeeze in a whole entire routine within 5 to 8 minutes. And in this case, this was more just like stretches and things you could do. And she actually was very, very informative. One of the things that I did like was, because I am someone who suffers from lower back pains during that time, but sometimes just in general because I am so tall. I'm 6 foot. So with me, so it varies. Sometimes I have these pains, like lower back pains from, that time. And also sometimes I have it when I run a lot and I'm not drinking enough water, something that I'm not doing quite right, or I don't have enough electrolytes. It doesn't happen often. I would say once every 5 years I have back spasms, but it's not that frequent. But she went over what you can do to kind of help with when you have lower back pain. So part of it, what she showed in the video, was when you lay down, instead of laying all the way down, having your feet up, either like, against like a couch or something where it's like 90 degrees, or if you have it where your just feet are on the ground and your knees are up, versus just lying all the way down in kind of a corpse pose. It kind of helps keeps your lower back straight. And I feel like common sense wise would tell me that, but sometimes it just helps to hear someone say like, oh, this is why this feels good. And so that was nice. So I would, I don't know if I ever gave her a number rating. I would say I gave her a 7, solid 7. Mainly because I was looking for more of a practice, not necessarily stretches. But that's not her fault. I didn't know what to expect. So, but that's how I rate it. So, but yeah, again, if I was looking for more like just like stretches I can do to help, I probably would rate it just a little bit higher. Probably would rate it like a 8. But because that's not what I was looking for, 7. Anyway, please like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you get anything out of the content. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner. And I will see you next time. Bye. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sharon, aka the Melanin Nostalgic Runner. So real quick, I'm adding this on to another video, or just actually in general, but I think I mentioned to you guys before about my friend's candles, Wandering Star candles. Well, I did mention I was getting some new ones, and I kind of wanted to do like an unboxing, if you will, of the said candles. So I'm going to unbox it real quick. And it's fresh and citrus. So I want to smell what it smells like real quick. Oh, and by the way, all the candles are 100% soy based. Oh, this is giving. It's Forest Zen, which we might be doing that when we do our practice. I definitely want to debut that during a yoga practice. I feel like it's woodsy and herbal. So yeah, it's definitely the ambiance I'm looking for when I do yoga. Oh yeah. We're going to be using this one next. We will be using this one next. The rose is floral and musk. So let's see what this one smells like. Oh, they all smell so good. So good. And you smell it right when you open it. So, and